When I was about 15, an old fella told me about a mountain with an epic view and a visitor's book on top, full of entries from people that had made the trip. He warned me that it was a difficult trip to get up to the top there, but well worth it for the view. I finally set the time aside to get up there, and while one of those turned out to be an absolute lie, it was still an epic adventure and one that I was very happy that I'd completed. It's not the normal hunting videos that I make, but I still think it's worth a look.
Oh, 4:25. I'll tell you right now, I'm up this early, but this is not a hunting video like my normal ones. So if you're watching to watch that, probably flick away now. This is one of my other stupid adventures that I get stuck into, which is, in this particular time, climbing a bit of a hill that I've wanted to do for a few years. Anyway, I'll go catch up with the other fellas, and when there's a bit more light, I'll do a bit more filming.
The first few kilometres of the adventure were easy. They were along a track, and we were greeted by an awesome sunrise where we were going to head into the bush.
There's a peak all the way through there, we think that's it. Well, let's go. Set off in the bush there and see what we can find. Cracker of a morning, though. But again, no hunting today. Just the other stupid adventures that I get up to. Right. So the plan is to stay on this ridge and try to skirt around this thick shit as best we can, but head up at the same time. So I remember from last time there was bits of the bush that were really quite thin, but then it just got thick.
I'd remembered from last time how thick and horrible the bush could be down here, so I was pleasantly surprised that we started in what was actually quite clear bush. Unfortunately, this turned out to be a false sense of security, as you'll see later, but I was sure going to enjoy it while it lasted.
I'm shocked with how clear this is. Well, this is the main ridge that leads up. So now the game is, as long as we don't fall off it that way, or fall off it that way, we should bump into a big ass mountain up here. And it's a remarkably clear for what I was expecting, which is real good. Yeah, apparently there's a visitor's book up the top here. Oh, we didn't bring a pen. Bit stupid, but yeah, take photos of it. Remember it for next time, because this is so easy. I'd probably never do this again at this stage if I could get other people interested. Alright, there it is over there. Oh, I just got a glimpse of where we're off to. That's it, through there. Got to get to. All right, that's a bit further than I thought, but we're going to have to make some miles here.
Like most of my adventures, this one had looked far easier on a map than it was actually turning out to be. But still, the bush was pretty clear and the going was easy, so I was still at this stage very confident we were going to make it. So confident, in fact, I was often stopping to take photos of random stuff I found in the bush. Leech on the side of the face, fucking beautiful.
Oh, yeah, beautiful, let's go. This is indeed not it. Probably is 1/4 now. Yeah. You don't need, if you want to walk around it, Ben, we've got to get down off here anyway. There's no view up here.
Went on my map, I'm not sure if I put it there.
How many Ks does yours say?
Probably walk.
No, like to get there.
Already?
Last saddle up to the peak. Enjoy the view. Once I get down to the saddle. Yeah, like most of my adventures, this one had turned out to be the same. It was going to be a little bit further than what I'd anticipated looking at a map. Still, the bush was pretty clear and the going was easy at this stage, so we were making distance really quickly and quite easily. Ferns are pretty. Alright, that'd be halfway. I said that will definitely be halfway in that saddle. Well, we'd made it to halfway and it had turned out to be quite an easy walk this far. There hadn't been any sign of the thick bush that I'd expected, luckily, because I hadn't allowed anywhere near enough time if it had have actually been thick. We were doing really well. At this stage I was confident it was just going to be a leisurely walk up, sign the visitor's book, and we'd be back at camp. Time to enjoy a beer and not that worn out. And I'm not sitting, I fell. Yeah, didn't realise the thick bush was about to appear.
Pretty cool, hey?
Yeah, all that hanging stuff. Cool as. Nearly there. This is the last solid climb, and even then it's only about 200, 300 vertical metres, and then it's a fairly flat ridge and a rock scramble up top, I believe. Anyway, 7:30, we're absolutely killing it. Holy fuck! Oh yeah? Oh yeah? That's fucking pretty hard to look at.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's awesome, eh?
Dinosaurs.
Hmm?
Where are the dinosaurs?
So I'm actually gonna... Yeah, wow. That's cool. I think the other thing about it that makes it that little bit cooler is there's probably only 100, maybe 200 people that have ever bothered to come here. Wow.
Well, that view that you just saw turned out to be one of the better ones, and it's actually not that hard to get to if you know what you're doing in the bush. We enjoyed a quick coffee, and pretty quickly we were into the thick stuff that I'd expected to be there from the very start.
Could have been worse, could have been like this from the get-go. In fairness, this is what I expected the whole way. And it's actually been quite a nice walk, really. This, not so fun. Starting to clear out a bit now though. That's a little bit clearer. Right. Yeah, I don't want to go down there if I can help it. It's definitely clearer along this edge though.
We hadn't covered a lot of ground in the past hour to get to here. Like on a map, it was bugger all. It had been thick, but we got to another awesome viewpoint.
Oh yeah.
Again, I'd hoped it'd clear out after this, but we were going to enjoy the view, catch our breath,
be fucking careful
and
around
push
here,
on.
boys.
You could see the first time you could get a really good view of where we were headed at this point. And Ben tried to convince me that we were nearly at the top and we didn't need to go over there, but I was having none of that.
Hey? I don't know if we're going to get much of a view, but...
There's a little hole. Like,
just there?
yeah, did you see it?
Yeah.
I don't think you go through that, you might nearly get up this one.
Hey? Through there? Yeah, that's what I'm going to... I just wanted to take my gloves off, so we're a bit more... People have been here, you can see where they've stepped. Oh yeah! Whoa, fucking good spot to put one. I reckon if we go back, we'll be able to get on those rocks over there. Oh yeah? Yeah, if we go back through, there's that little portal which would make a pretty good photo.
Skip that ridge there, but it's probably a bit
We've still got to get all the way fucking over there.
Where?
Over there.
That one? No.
Nah.
Sure?
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
It is.
Yeah. Is it?
It is.
Yeah.
I was just saying, Cole, I reckon if we go back, we'll be able to get on those ones.
Yeah, well, you can crawl through a little gap and come out here.
What's that? That's it there, isn't it?
Or is that
Yeah.
a different peak?
That third, not this one, that one.
That's a long way away.
It's a long way away.
I feel like it's a different mountain.
Hey?
It's not a different mountain.
That's it.
I really want it to be different.
It's alright, it's not going to be as thick. And it's flatter here. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Just the tip.
Yeah. Fuck. All of a sudden, I haven't felt it all day. All of a sudden, I'm going, fuck, we're starting to run out of time. That thick shit really fucking slowed in proceedings, didn't it?
5 to 10.
Hey?
5 to 10.
Wow. Just fucking wow.
I was absolutely blown away by the view here, and this turned out to be the best one of the whole trip. Unfortunately, with time pressures, I didn't take that much time to enjoy it, but I'm glad I got it on film. I thought we might return here for lunch, but again, with time pressures, we actually went round this on the way back down. This turned out to be the best view of the whole trip, and one I thoroughly enjoyed and was well worth the effort making it too.
Fucking... That's what, sorry?
You're always more sensible. That was probably a little bit more fun. But
Oh, hell of a lot more fun. So, this is what I was hoping would happen.
yeah.
We should skip along that pretty easy. Just take some photos, yeah. What time's it get dark?
30.
That's fucking epic. Isn't it fucking awesome? Good thing about this is even if we don't make it now, I can tell people this was the top.
Who's gonna know?
Hey?
I said, who's gonna know?
No one is gonna know. Fuck.
Just don't take a photo with it in the background.
That's a good idea, actually. There it is there. What do you reckon, 2/3 of the way? But the last bloody kilometre's been fucking horrendous. Anyway, hopefully it's a bit clearer.
I just feel like that's that stuff we're stuck in between boulders and prickly stuff.
Yeah, we're better off dropping down into that.
Yeah, skirting the edge of it.
How about we go and see, because the boulders, if they're like this and you can hop along them,
Yeah, it might be
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And then those trees are probably clearer in amongst that.
I reckon they would, eh?
Alright, let's go.
You don't want to go up the ridge.
With the advantage of that height, we picked what we thought would be the best path. You've heard us plan it there. The idea was to stick to the ridge, hop along the rocks, get to the trees, it'd be nice and clear and we'd be there in no time. Yeah, what I was about to find out was this alone took up over half the time, the last 2.5 kilometres.
It's getting thicker. It's getting thicker.
We pushed on for what felt like a lifetime through some of the most thickest, most shithouse bush that I have ever been in. At times, even on our hands and knees, just to make progress. I didn't even bother filming it because the camera just kept getting ripped off my head. But still, we were making progress and we were very, very close to our destination now.
Not gonna lie, I thought close to the summit it was gonna open up.
It's pretty shit under the trees from a distance.
Hey?
It looks pretty shit under the trees from a distance. I don't think it's looking at it though, it's
Looking everywhere but.
That was a
So,
success.
old fella told me there was a visitor's book up here and there'd be a couple of entries from him. Found the visitor's book. Sure as hell not going to find any entries.
Oh, I cut your head off. So, let's do that again.
That's not worth bloody trying to save, is it?
It's not even worth making a dick.
You ready?
Whoa, yeah. Fucking hell. Wow. Alright, so if anyone asks,
It sucked. No, it was easy. there. Actually, there are some pretty good shit bits though.
Hey?
There were some pretty shit bits, so.
Yeah. Lucky the shit bits are all at this end.
Yeah, true.
I'm not bothering trying to... Oh, fucking leech. Sweet.
How long's it? So it's 11:51. What's the time when we got to... It's just 2 hours to get here from that awesome view we had on that rock.
Yeah. Just... I reckon if we head over that way a little bit, we might get one. And I mean a little bit, like... Yeah, I think it's...
I don't know. I'm looking at like Google Maps here. Oh, there's nothing looking like rocks. Like if you go for a fairway that way,
Yeah.
there is. By fairway I mean like 300 meters.
Are we going to try and go down that other way, or...?
No.
I'm easy, I'm open to suggestions.
Saddle. It's closer, but it looks like a mammoth walk out.
It's, yeah, it's a mammoth walk on the track.
It's 13 kilometres from Little Waterloo Bay to Telegraph.
Yeah.
It says a 3-hour walk on the track. We
Sorry,
walked-
what?
So 13 k's from Little Waterloo Bay to Telegraph Saddle.
Yep.
If we walk straight down, just crash into the path. Probably cut a couple of k's off it. Still have to get to the path.
Before dark. Is it noticeably...
It's way closer. You just got to get to it.
It has been done. It's up to you too. This here, we know it's shit for a bit down here. And then, well really it's...
So there's a couple of bits of
It's
crap.
just that. It's just the, yeah, going down here, which we've pushed.
Yeah, we'll be able to follow our own path.
I would say even like
Yeah.
if we go that way though, get on the south side, it might be thinner.
That's what I'm sort of thinking.
And like contour.
Then we got
around.
all those rocks,
No, yeah.
that steep shit
Which rocks are that? Oh, getting...
on that side, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you reckon go this way a bit, see if we can push out of this, and then just contour around.
I sort of
Go
just...
back through it.
We should have a look over there.
Yeah, I think we should
See if
go...
we can
Let's
get a
go
rock
that
with a
way and
view.
see if there's a rock with a view. We can sit down, have a bit of a reassess.
We need to get up a tree or something so we can see out of this shit.
There is a tree there.
And not break a leg. I don't think there's a rock. Looking at Google Maps, you can't see any.
Yeah, yeah, no.
It's all this green shit.
If you go over there, there's a tree you can climb, like 20 metres.
Yeah.
Yeah, go 20 metres that way.
Yeah.
I think, like that way, it's going to be shit going down,
Yeah.
but it's pretty clear going up.
Yeah.
Every time we go up, it's clear,
Yeah.
and then on that last descent, it was really clear.
Oh, and
Shitty, Heath bit shitty.
Yeah.
Shitty going down again, and then otherwise it's pretty easy.
yeah,
So
and
we-
it's known.
Let's go that way.
and
yeah.
we can follow our track, but we should have a look.
Yeah, I think we should probably go just 20 metres that way, just to see if we can see something.
You just knock
Like
100 mil
that.
off the top of
Roger's
Mount
not
Wilson.
coming up here 3 or 4 times for that, surely to fucking shit. Like,
Roger has.
yeah,
Oh.
like he used to bring school kids up here, like for, as
Roger.
part of an excursion. He's a one of the old man's mates, one of my mates, an old fella. But you're not bringing school excursions up here for the kids to bash through that shit for fucking hours to look at this. The cunts would murder you.
Especially these days.
Yeah, there's a tree, like it's 5 to 10 metres that way. Let's go that
20
way.
meters, like 30
Hey?
seconds ago.
Well, no, I'm looking at a different tree now. There is one 20 metres away, there's one 5. You go that way. You want to go that way, I'll follow you. Ben's been difficult.
Hell, Ben.
Hey?
We got to the top.
Well, that's the top.
We did it.
We absolutely fucking did it. Well, we'd done it. We'd made it to the summit.
We'd found out that in fact the thing that was a lie was the epic view. There was no sign of a view. In fact, as you can see, we could only see 2 or 3 metres around us. We'd found the visitors book. Unfortunately, so had the termites, and there was nothing left of it, so no entries for us. Still, we packed it up, put it back where it was. Maybe one day someone else will come up and find it, be bitterly disappointed. But I'll tell you, it's not worth the effort going all the way to the summit. Pull up short where the good view was, probably 2 peaks back. We took a time to have a bit of a look around to see if we could find the view before we headed back. I was glad that these 2 fellas could see the funny side of this and weren't just trying to kill me and leave me up the top there.
Not gonna lie, a little bit of a letdown, but I can say I've done it, and that's it. But I won't be ever coming back. There is no way on God's green earth that I'm going to bother coming all the way to the summit here for this. But I can say I've done it. All right, time to go home. Because you're still talking to me.
Hey?
Because you are still talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on record now and say this is the shittest thing that I've had you do that was actually difficult.
Yeah.
And the shit difficult matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least Mount Latrobe, which was harder, had a view.
Yeah, this was not good difficult.
This was not good difficult, this was just shit. So,
We will agree.
yeah. I'm happy I've seen it. I can tick it off the list. I'm never coming back.
Do we drink the fireball and leave the bottle in the tin for the next person?
No, I think we enjoy the fireball. What I think we do, let's go back and find a view, eh?
Let's get out of this and not get lost.
Yeah. Alright, view and then fireball. Well, I'm thinking the best thing to do is one of you gentlemen go first.
After some deliberations, we decided that it would be just easier to follow, or try to follow, our path back the way we came. At least then it was known what we were in for. The other way, it may have been quicker. There was a path a hell of a lot closer, but it was a very long walk out. And how are we to know exactly what the bush would be like? Could have ended in disaster going that way. Could have been easier. Maybe one day I'll go to find... I'm not going to go and find out. Anyway, we headed back the way we came.
It is downhill too. That was a bit quicker usually, but yeah. Well, I reckon humans are one of the hardest things to track in the bush. This trail dictates that to lie.
It turns out we were pretty lucky. The path that we'd blazed on the way up was very easy to follow on the way down, and it had saved us a hell of a lot of time. What had taken 2 hours one way had now only taken 10 or 20 minutes in the reverse. Looking back, this was actually what saved us and got us out of here in a reasonable time. If we had have gone the other way,
if we can be lucky enough and track ourselves up that hill, that heathland and through that,
nothing surer.
That's most of the shit stuff done. That was heaps easier though, wasn't it, coming down? I'm starting to get cramps.
The sword grass just fixed all the way through.
Well, that's thick bit 1 of 3 done, isn't it?
By this stage of the walk I was suffering with cramps, so I was really enjoying the clear bush when it arrived. What we'd learnt is that it wasn't any worth trying to go round the thick bush because it would just hit like a wall, and by the time you'd got to it, there was no way to try and go round it at all. The best we could hope for was finding our old path and following that back.
I don't think this bit overly matters too much. We'll get to, if we get to the top here, and then we'll cut backwards and forwards till we find our line. I feel like I was over there further.
I was going to say, the map, the GPS was saying we're this way a little bit, but...
I think just take the...
Easy way out.
Just take the clear ground till we get to the top, and then we'll find where we went through the tea trees. According to mine, we came through there. How about yours, man? Hey?
That's right, isn't it? Thick.
Yeah, pretty much straight through there.
Righto. Oh yeah, look, broken sticks. Danny.
Kind of, yeah. So I guess this way a bit again.
That hurts.
What's that?
Cramp. I've been starting to...
Push your part out.
Oh, no, I've been starting to get cramps more and more.
Today
Yeah.
or in general?
Hey?
Today or...
Just today. Like, just in the last, like, hour. I don't know why.
Dehydrated.
It's probably
Body
like,
need to be
probably like
magnesium.
the fucking salt.
Yeah.
Sweating it all. Anyway.
The positive side of having cramps was I was now right at the back of the pack, and then it dawned on me how much easier this was. A definite learning for next time is change who's in the lead often so everyone gets a bit of a rest.
I'm gonna have to go behind.
Hey?
I'm gonna have to go behind for a bit.
It's all.
Just, yeah, when I'm lifting, I'm cramping. And if it goes properly, it's gonna be a shit show.
Stop and eat something.
Oh, no, I'll be right to get back. I've just had chocolate. I'll be right to get back there. But
There you go, Ben.
it's just the...
On off the trail through here.
Which way?
Yeah, we're off the trail.
It's like a metre or so that way.
Over here sort of thing.
Yeah. Those rocks are over there.
This way.
Yeah, because we missed those. So I'd nearly give that a go. Yeah. I think we just got to accept that the tea tree bit is going to be shit.
Yeah. Let's just have a view for a bit.
Hey?
Just get a bit of view.
Yeah. bird's nest in that tree there.
Where?
Straight there. Go, the bigger one, the bigger dead one. Go forward.
Oh, these two.
Nah, dead. Feels less shit than when we came through.
What?
This feels less shit ass than when we came through the first time. Surely we should be able to track ourselves in this shit. It's probably a bit silly of me to be in the lead the whole way, nearly the whole way up. Hey?
How are you feeling it?
I am noticing how much rest you get back here.
You did well.
Hey?
You did well.
Yeah. If I hadn't had to stop me running, I fucking probably would have made it both ways. Oh well. Fucking nearly need a dust mask back here though.
Yeah.
It's easier, but
Get to that coming up.
Finally we popped out after completing the thickest bit. Now we only had one more thick bit to go. Wasn't as bad, it was maybe a little bit longer, but that was definitely the worst bit of the whole trip, over and done with.
that is very pretty. It's a shame you're not allowed to fish there anymore. It sort of diminishes my want to go there slightly. You see the ferns that we want to walk through over there? Well, pretty well you got to go to those rocks. I pretty well went straight to them.
Yeah.
This is all...
Where was it?
Hey? Yeah, through there I reckon I blasted through.
You know, something to eat on those rocks, you reckon?
Or do you want to go the next ones up there? And then we get a real good view. I'm easy, but I do like a... Hey?
I don't mind.
It's going to be cold up with that real good view, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is quite sheltered. Maybe we will just do it there. We can go and have a quick look at that view, because I feel like with our expert backtracking, we've actually picked up nearly an hour that I didn't think we'd have. Fucking leeches, look at them. Dry ground. You step there, look, 3 of them. There.
Wow.
Oh, fuck, keep moving. Look at them, but don't stop.
I can smell you.
Hey?
I can smell you.
Oh. Well, that's two of the shittest bits done.
We stopped here for lunch and then to enjoy the view, knowing that we'd done two of the thickest bits and there was only one more left to do. As you can see, wasn't long before we were back into it.
Fucking
The machete.
yeah, you said that last time.
Yeah.
You would have got sick of swinging it though. I always worry about doing that and one getting me neck. Now you'll have nightmares.
Eyes for me.
The eyes, yeah. Give yourself a pretty good Joker smile with them if you're going in your mouth too, I suppose.
That?
You get a pretty good Joker smile if one got you through the gob. Hey,
I think I ate too much.
carb crash. Good thing is I actually feel now, the start of the day, I felt like we were doing good with time. And then there was a bit up there, I actually went, fuck, we're not going to make it. But I feel like we're doing good with time again.
We decided while we were having lunch that even though the view was amazing at that high point, that we weren't going to go up there. We're going to save our legs the vertical meters, and we're going to try and sidle round. We just needed to cut round, find our path, and then we were down to that clear rock we had, and it was open ground the rest of the way.
But it looks like it opens
Seems
up
simple.
over there.
There's a lot of thick shit in between.
It won't, but... I might be losing the track here a bit, I think. Over that way it reckons. I reckon I can see it.
That way.
Yeah. Hey?
Track.
Yeah. You reckon about that way, about 5 metres? There it is. Isn't it funny how quick you fall off it? There's our track over there. And there's the rock.
Yeah.
I think. What's a rock?
Yeah, looks like it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Beauty.
Over there.
Hey?
When you get there.
I think you go back that way and you'll find our track. I can see it over there. Well, that, I believe, concludes the thick shit. Oh, fuck.
So we followed our track back and cut the rock with the first good view that we had. I'm still thinking this is as far as I would ever go along here again. It's an amazing view and relatively easy to get to if you know anything about the bush. But please, if you're watching this, do not try to replicate this trip. It is incredibly dangerous and I've been doing this for a long time. So stay on the tracks. There's plenty for you to see there.
It's just, oh, makes me want to touch myself at being like this.
So after enjoying a break at the rock and the view one last time, we set about covering the few kilometres of relatively clear bush back to the walking track. It was an absolute epic trip and one I'm well glad that I actually got round to doing. Again, I would advise everyone not to do this. There's a hell of a lot of risk if you don't know what you're doing, so please just stay to the track.
Sword grass.
Please like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you around.
Well, that was a fucking epic. That was one of the biggest days I've done in the bush for a long, long time. But happy days, we're back at the track. Unlike most of my adventures, it's in the daylight. So, the water that I stashed here, so I've got a good drink when I get back. Look at that. Oh, how good is that? That's the first, second, and third highest mountain in Willsons Prom done. I am spent. I am spent. Anyway. Oh, that's so good to have that done. What an epic trip. Back to camp for a few beers.